All right, everybody, what's happening, man? This is Jason, and this is SIC-MADE Airbrushing coming at you guys. Hey, so I welcome you guys to another episode, man. We're going to be doing something a little different here, guys. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be painting. I'm not going to be doing any kind of instructional video on freehanding or anything like that today. All right, so what's the main title on this, man? Do I really need all these airbrushes? Well, that's a big question to answer, right? So that's actually a question that you need to ask yourself, you guys. So is that something that you need? Are all these airbrushes, multiple airbrushes, multiple paints, is this something that you want? Is this something you need? You know, ask that question to yourself, man, because these aren't cheap. You know what I'm saying? So, but the end result, if you're trying to do this as a business or a straight up side hustle and continue to do this for the rest of your life, then that's an answer that might be a yes. You know what I'm saying? That's basically my answer, right? So my answer is, and let me explain this, you know, is having multiple guns it's easier, right? It makes it easy on you. So you're not so much always jumping from paint to paint, swapping paint from this airbrush, boom, boom, boom. You know, you're not all cluttered up, right? Because if I was going to use, if I'm doing t-shirts, man, and I'm using, this is say 4 or 5 different paints, you know, come on, man. It just makes sense to have multiple guns, right? So that's just something you need to really look at and think about, right? If you want to be a t-shirt artist, if you want to go on that route, man, then I definitely think you should. I got all these guns for a few reasons, and I'm gonna tell you a quick story right now. 5 years ago, about almost 5 years ago, I went to my first airbrush getaway. And if you guys are artists and you guys are airbrush artists, then you guys know what I'm talking about. So I go there, man, and you know, I've watched Terry Hill. I watched Terry Hill back in the day, man, back in the day. And I'm talking, my dad actually got me into airbrushing when I was like 15 years old. And I remember he had a Terry Hill VHS tape. And you know, he used to watch it, and I was still young and dumb, man, but it caught my interest, right? So my dad got me into airbrushing. He got I think it's a Pache or a Badger. I can't remember. I just know it was a big ass, thick ass, single action airbrush, right? And that's all we had was one, right? So I know the pains of having to deal with just one airbrush, right, for a long time. So anyways, Terry Hill, right? So rest in peace, Terry Hill. You know, you'll always be remembered by me and a lot of other artists, man, and a lot of other artists, man. So you much love there, buddy, and just rest in peace, man. So anyways, you know, he's one of my favorite artists, you know, t-shirt artists. So anyway, so 5 years ago, man, Terry Hill, man, I'm a bad Terry Hill. I never met Terry Hill, man, you know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool, you know, talked to him a little bit, and he had his airbrush set up, man, him and Gary Worthington, right? I'm dropping his name. So what's up, Gary, if you're watching? So, you know, they have their setups, man, you know, and they're all Awatas, man. They're all Awatas, the BCS, Awata bottom feed airbrushes, just like this. And, man, I swear they probably had 48, probably more than that. It seemed like it was more than that, right? But there was 48, 50 airbrushes right there in a little station, right? And every single one had, you know, an airbrush line off of it, right? So that was something I strived for, man, and I was just like, man, I need to have that, man. And I know that's a lot of freaking money right there, but I need to have something like that. So anyways, my point is, man, yeah, that was inspirational, you know, to see that and stuff in person, and that was definitely something I wanted because I'm a t-shirt artist. I've always been a t-shirt artist, and one of the reasons why I did go to the Airbrush Getaway was to strive and see where I'm at. What can I do with this, right? So and test the waters out of and try to make this a business, right? Because art is always something I love to do, and if you love airbrushing, you need to check them out. They don't make the Airbrush Getaways no more. I went to the last one, man, the 30th anniversary, and that was the bomb, man. I had the best time of my life. And that's another thing too. You'll be around your world, man, of artists and airbrush artists, man, and it's just an event that you would love, man. If you're an upcoming artist, gotta save your money up and go to one, man. But anyways, guys, yeah. So let's just talk back with this. That was something I always wanted, and I wanted to achieve that. So everything I did, man, every shirt I made, I just saved all my money, and it went back to the business to build this. This wasn't a one-time shot. This is over $3 grand of airbrushes, man, easily 3 grand. So that's a lot of money for a lot of people, man. You know, that's a lot of money for me. What am I talking about? It's taken me 4 or 5 years to get to this point, right? I'm done buying airbrushes, though. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Done buying airbrushes, but this is what I wanted. So it's taken me this long, man. So one little tip for you guys, man, this might help out, is ask for airbrushes for your birthdays, Christmas, get gift cards, all that stuff, man. Put that back into the shop, man, to your business, right? If it's a side hustle, or if you're just coming up in this airbrush world, man, ask for it and you shall receive. I'm telling you guys, man. So half of these guns, man, has been from gifts. Even though some of these were bought by my wife, you know, me and my wife, we share money. I'm like buying it for myself, but it's all good, right? It's all good, man. So any way you could get it and get it for free, man, do it. You know, build your airbrushes where you want it, right? So that goes for paints and anything else, man. Anything else that has to do with what you're doing in your business, or if you, like I said, if you're upcoming, ask for that stuff and build your stock up, man. Build your arsenal up, man. That's what it's all about. So there's my answer, guys. There's my answer to that, man. So yes, I do, but the real answer is for you guys to answer, because how far do you want to go with this? So I would say if you're going to be a t-shirt artist, definitely get into multiple guns. And there's Badger guns, the Vega 2000s, the 3000s. Those are more affordable guns. They're bottom feed guns. And you might want to start with that. I used to get those for like 66 bucks, 76 bucks. I don't know what they are now. Don't quote me on that. But it was like almost half the price of one of these Awatas, man. So if you're hurting for money, but you want to start airbrushing and you want to get into it, I mean, go that route. If you're just a miniature painter, you know, you paint manitos or miniature cars or anything like that, maybe invest in a couple top feed guns. You know, Badger has some more affordable guns too. These are Awata. Excuse me. These are all Awata guns. That is what I got. They're more expensive, but this is something I've been using for decades, man. So it wasn't broken, so I don't replace it, right? So I stuck with these guns all my life, and also too, Terry Hill had that set, man. So I was just like, I gotta have it. You know what I mean? But then again, one of my favorite artists who is passed away, Jamie Rodriguez, man, rest in peace, man. He's one of my favorite airbrush artists who started out in YouTube. You know what I mean? And one of the first ones to start out in YouTube. I'll put a link in my description, man. If you ever want to check out his videos, man, because back in the day, man, and they're still inspirational now. You know what I mean? I still pop his videos on here and there, man, just because, man, he's a freehand artist and one of the best at it, man. He inspired me to do what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people inspire me, man, but that's another story, right? But anyways, so figure that out, you guys. If this is for you, this is for me. So I'm answering that question. This is for me. I'm a t-shirt artist. I'm a custom artist. You know what I mean? I work on all hard surfaces, and this is how I get it done, man. So, and this is I'm trying to strive to put my business on the map. You know what I mean? So, and be a better artist. Just if the business side of it doesn't work, I'm still always going to be an artist. I'll always have these airbrushes. I'll never sell my airbrushes. If anything, they're going to be passed down to my kids. So that's something that's me, and hopefully you guys get to that point too, man. So I mean, if you're an airbrush artist already, this is pretty much common sense, right? So this is basically for you beginners out there. I hate saying beginner. to you up and coming artists, you know, airbrush artists, or if you're just barely starting, you know what I mean, you want to purchase an airbrush gun for the first time, you know. So when you purchase that first airbrush gun and you start working your lines, paint, learning more about the paint reduction and getting that paint to flow out your gun, and you're just creating, you're going to want another one, and then another one, and then another one, and then by the time you're in, it's going to be like this. You know what I mean? It's going to be like this, guys. Which ain't a bad thing, right? It's not a bad thing. But you know, that if you want to get away from that headache from changing paint to paint from one airbrush, you know what I mean, then that's the route you want to go. All right. All right, guys. So that's about it, man. If you guys have any questions, man, drop them in my comment section, man, and let me know what's up with you and what airbrushes do you got, man. What airbrush works for you? If you have one, or if you want to get one, or whatever the case is, man, let me know what's going on with you guys, man. You know, I'm here to help you guys out. I know this is a kind of basic video, man. You know, it's probably real basic for you airbrush artists out there, but this is for you upcoming artists, and if you just want to know a little bit more about airbrushes, period. You know, like I said, man, these aren't cheap, guys. So even the inexpensive ones, they're not cheap. So you got to think about that and everything else that goes around it, right? You got paints, paint bottles, I mean, anything. And everything you see right here, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, you got to build and build. And whatever you make, if you're starting up, and like I said, man, just put it back in the business. But like I said, man, I'm here to push you guys. I am a freehand artist. So if you haven't watched my previous videos, check them out. Go to my channel and check them out, man. I'm still fresh into making these videos, man. But I want to be more inspirational for you guys. I want to push you guys to create and get into your shops, man. That's what it's all about, man. You know, and also, man, it's just, you know, me making these videos and pushing you guys is actually really, really pushing me. You know what I'm saying? After this video, man, I'm gonna go to town right now. I'm gonna start painting. I'm ready to go. I got a couple of shirts I gotta make for some customers, so I'm gonna bust those out right now. But anyways, that's what it's all about, man. Is me pushing you, you pushing me. So I want to hear from you guys, man. I really do. I want to see what you're making. I want to see what you're creating. I want to see if do you know how to do freehand? You know what I mean? Can you freehand? Can you draw? You know what I mean? I think that's an important thing about an artist is to learn that. And try to, and I know everyone can't do it. I know everyone can't do it, man. But you know what? I actually truly believe you can. So that's something to think about, guys. Man, again, just think about what you're gonna come up with, and if multiple airbrush guns are for you. And like I said, guys, this has taken me 4 or 5 years to build. I don't have it like that. So I had to make money to put back in the business, and while you're doing that, you're getting better as an artist, right? Because you keep pushing, making more money, a little bit more money here and there. It's a side hustle, right? But that's not what I want to make it no more. You know what I mean? So then you get to that point, if you want to make this a full-time business, right? Then you really got to do the homework. You really got to push, right? So I could go on and on, guys. So anyways, guys, and I hope this helped you out, and that's about it, guys. SIC-MADE airbrushing. My name's Jason. You guys take care out there. Be nice to people, man. Be nice to people, and show some love to other artists. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a jerk. You know what I mean? Don't be a dick. And you know, because this is not a competition, guys. This is not a competition. This is you know, everyone needs some good feedback. You know what I mean? No negativity. Don't give me no negativity in the drop downs in the comment section. Don't even do that. I don't care for that stuff. This is about positivity. This video is about positivity, about motivating you guys to do your thing. Peace.